Yesterday, I was very excited to have this dip along with some sticks. Basically, it was biscuit sticks with a coffee dip, zero sugar. I take out the stick, dip it in the coffee mixture, whatever that was. I take one bite. It is so bitter that I cannot do anything about it. Of course, I'm not touching sugar, so I did not add sugar, and my only option was to add condensed milk because that was available in the fridge. So I take condensed milk. Okay, I know it is bad for my body and all of that stuff, but मेरे पास और कोई option नहीं था. I could have just thrown that dip away, but it was so expensive and I didn't want to throw it, so I just was like, ठीक है, I'm gonna put condensed milk. And I keep it next to me on the bed, and I take one chamach. I put 1 teaspoon of condensed milk in the coffee mixture and stir it. I take the the biscuit stick, and I dip it in the coffee mixture and start eating. Okay, it's fine. Everything's going great. There's TV running. After some time, when I just move my hand a little bit, I feel like there was something there. Okay, so I just looked down. I could feel that something, like some creature, something sticky. कुछ तो है. I see. I realize that the condensed milk का जो डब्बा था या टिन था, it has toppled, and the entire bed sheet, like 3/4 of the condensed milk is on the bed sheet. And it doesn't end there. Wait, it doesn't end there. The condensed milk has moved because it's a semi-solid thing. It is a liquidy thing almost, but not watery. You know what I mean? It has moved near my phone and it has entered the charging port as well as the speakers, the microphone, whatever, those slots. That's when I realized that it has moved further and almost entered the other phone that was kept there. And that's when I'm like, oh my god, I freaked. My grandmom was right there, so I told her. She's like, yeah, who told you to sit with this thing on the bed? You could have put a newspaper, all that happened. And then I was like freaking out because it reminded me of Gokarna strip where there was a high tide, water went over my pant, my phone was in my pant, it drenched the phone, and water went into the charging port as well as the speaker, and it did not function very well. I couldn't charge my phone, I couldn't talk to my family. All of that stuff had happened, and the exact same trauma repeated, and I was so worried. After that, I get up from there immediately. I take like tissues and towels. I first get the phone out of there, I clean the back cover, the insides, and remove all the stickiness, and then I just leave it as it is. I don't want to poke through inside the charging port or speakers or whatever. I just let it be, let it dry. And then I take care of the bed sheet. I wash the bed sheet, and उसके बाद मैं उसे अच्छे से धो लिया, and I put it for drying also. Now to check the phone. I have no guts to charge the phone. I have no guts to do anything. I take a sui dhaga, the sui, I take that, and then I remove the hardened part of the condensed milk which was there in the charging port, as well as those chotu sa speakers that's there, like 6 slots. I remove it from all of that because condensed milk, after a while, it hardens, right? So that hardened, and then I pray to God and I put it for charging. Luckily it's charging, luckily I can hear well, luckily it's playing music well, thank God. Luckily I'm able to talk to people in that, and I'm so grateful to the Lord because honestly this is insane. This is the biggest lesson. And whenever my nani kept saying, or my family members keep saying, that don't sit on the bed, put a newspaper and then keep the food on it, or if you really have to sit on bed, that is, otherwise sit on the sofa and eat, I never listened to it. But when this incident happened and life was the teacher in this case, that experience was a teacher, I realized that yes, you have to be careful. It's important. So yeah, don't sit on the bed. And please, for God's sake, if you're someone who loves clicking photos and videos of your food, make sure you keep your phone as away as possible from anything that can spill, be it solid food, yeah, semi-solid food, yeah, liquid food, because this was one of the most important things I learnt. and I thought I'll share this with you guys. Sambhalo bhai, because these gadgets are very expensive, and to replace it, it's gonna take a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and I don't want this to happen to you guys. So yeah, that's my learning. See you in the next video. Bye bye.